I just wanted to preface this by saying thank you so much for 2K subscribers. I'm gonna animate something for my 3K sub special, so stay tuned if you're interested. See ya, it's taking a while. My friends wanted to know how to draw Cuphead in the show style, so I'll do it. So first I'm sketching, then I'm doing a lot of line art, a lot of arcs as you can see. The show has clean lines. I recommend sticking to a very small line width, like 2 to 5 pixels. I'm gonna adjust some of the lines later, as you'll see, but as you can see, it's a lot of trial and error. I also looked at a lot of references for the show. Yeah, for the eyes, I don't want to do an oval. I want to do like rounded rectangle, you know, and cut out pie marks. Check to make sure it's good without the sketch, and as you can see, I'm fixing the edges, the cheeks, trying to fix the edges. I move on to the straw. It's quite different from the game. Very round, very bendy curves. There's the straws. The hands are usually tricky, but as you can see, I'm doing the lines which are teardrop shape, and I'm adjusting them. I keep zooming out so I can see it with the full body, and then I redo it because it needed to be bigger. And then I'm doing the arms, doing the pants. Yeah, I'm just readjusting a lot of stuff at the moment. Okay, onto the pant legs, which, you know, you could freehand those. Shoes, you gotta look at reference images for those take getting used to. The legs, I decided to move the layer up. And here's the colors. I use this, the song Turning Up the Charm. It's very easy to get on YouTube. That has a lot of good reference images for colors. And yeah, there we go. Alright, on to the guy, Mugman. For the sketch, I got lazy and just traced over my Cuphead sketch. Well, they're in the exact same pose, so that's why I did that. So yeah, a lot of line art, small details like eyebrows, Mugman's eyebrows being thicker. I messed around a lot with his eyes. I couldn't get them exactly how I wanted them. In the end, I just did that. It doesn't have to be perfect, of course. I do his, like, 2 cheeks that he has. Slight adjustments. I do that little mouth style that it has. He has a lot of reference images online. The Cuphead Show has a lot of specific details. I'm sure it's like this with all shows, but specific details on how to draw their characters. Like his eyes have to be a certain distance from his nose. Here I'm just mainly doing what I did for Cuphead. I messed up a bit on the foot, but that's fine. I use Procreate. It's about $13 right now at the moment. So, with enough practice, you could just freehand a lot of the shapes, even though I use the arc tool a lot. So yeah, here's Mugman. Chalice. I always mess her up. That's why I'm tracing her head. It's okay if you don't get her. She's quite tough, especially with her handles, but practice makes perfect. I even mess up here, so I just copy my trace. And you should go with circles for the handle ends. Worst comes to worst, you could just trace it from the show if you need to. Yeah, she's tricky. Her skirt, her head, everything. Sketch is pretty simple. She has pointy fingers though, and she has a skirt that might take a long time to get used to. She has shoes that those are pretty tough to draw. They'll do different components. She always has a straight straw. Like, it doesn't bend whatsoever unless it's in the middle of the action. She has, like, small eyes compared to the boys. You can see it in the closet scene. She has round cheeks. She has a mole there. She has the same shaped eyes. She has slightly thicker tops of her eyes, and she has eyelashes, of course. Those might take a bit to get used to, as you can see. I eventually just copy it and flip. She has eyebrows. I hold off on like the line to her head for now. Just tracing the line art. I'll go back and make some adjustments to it later. Little wrinkles in the skirt. There's her shoes. A little shading there. And I just do the same thing for this leg. I struggle a bit there, but it's fine. Because Now we're on to the coloring, and told you I have that part for later because she has a little highlight, like slightly different line art color there. So like the little details, I'm telling you, gotta pay close attention if you want to get it as show accurate as possible. I miss her collar, so I drew it there. And then I go back to coloring, go to skirt, the little white lines, and yeah, I made some adjustments, and here she is. And here's a bunch of reference images I found online of some of the characters. I only got the main four, the whole gang, as the comics like to call them. So yeah, pause the video if you need. Enjoy and have a great day.